the one with the diaper. That's one of my favorites. Hey everyone, there's Kleptokittens, and today I'm bringing you a rather short video probably. Just wanted to do a first look at Kleptokittens. That's a video I really wanted to do because this is a game that was funded on Kickstarter last year. And I did not actually back the full tier, but the creator was very thankful for the preview I did on my channel with the digital tabletop simulator version. That she has gifted me a pledge of the game, which is really nice. I highly appreciate that. Thank you again. And I really wanted to do a first look on my channel because it's quite special to me, because this was one of the first Kickstarter previews I did on my channel. I think even the first one when my channel was still very small. And that's why I wanted to do a little first look here. So without further ado, let's take a look at the game, shall we? Alright, so we see here the box turned out really nice. Like really nice colors and everything. You have all like the kitten at the front and also at the sides. So I like that a lot. And also on the back, yeah, you have a little description of how the game works with the kitten here in the box. That's pretty cute. Alright, let's take a look. One thing that's cool about the game is that it supports up to 6 players, which is nice, and it plays quite quickly. Alright, so what are we greeted by here? So first of all, we in the insert we see the logo and the kittens again, which is a nice touch. I even think that was a stretch goal. And then let's take a look at the rules. These should be pretty light. Yes, they are. Yeah, it's just these 2 pages here, and I see that there are some house rules here, so you can make it easier or a little bit harder, which is good. Very nice. I really like the artwork here. That's great. The artist did a really great job here. Alright, and then we have the player mats here. Let's take a look at those. So these are pretty cool because we have different kittens on each of those. These are thin, but they are cardstock, right? So they do have quite a decent quality. Let me just quickly adjust the brightness here. Alright, like this should be a lot better. So as I said, these are thin, but that doesn't really worry me too much because they are cardstock. They have a little bit of linen finish on here, so I think they are totally fine. And we have 6 of those, of course, for each one for each player. And here you see all the cats that are featured here. The one with the diaper. That's one of my favorites. Got this one, and then I missed one. Oh, down here. And this one. So very cute. I really like that. And there's an alternate side here. Alright, cool. Very nice. I really like that. So let's take a look at the tokens now. For that I will need some scissors. Let me open those. Alright, so we have these tokens here. So we have the tokens with the 1 and the ones with the 5. Let me just put them here so you can see them as well as possible. So we have the ones here. They are double-sided, so you don't have to pay attention to which side they're lying on. These are the 5s. These are the points you collect when at the end of the round of the 30 seconds of time you have 1 pair. Then you get 1 token, and whenever you collect 5, of course, then you can exchange them for this token here. These are the tokens you want to collect, right, by turning over correct pairs, but you will also pair these tokens with the catnip cards. If you need a little refresher on how the rules work with the old artwork and everything, then just take a look at the preview I did of the game with the tabletop simulator version. But I like these. I really like these wooden tokens. These were supposed to be cardboard, but I think it was the first stretch goal that actually upgraded them to wood. And I think it's great that this project reached a few stretch goals, and now we have these great tokens here. These are really these just have a much nicer feel than cardboard tokens, of course. And I just love these little special things in games, these special components. Right, then we have the clock. It looks like quite a lot, but it's not. It goes by very fast. I can hardly angle it here so you can see it. Maybe like this. It goes by very fast. This is only half a minute. It's only 30 seconds. So I would definitely not be done with the video until that is done. And then last but not least, we also have the cards. Let me get those out. Alright, and here we have the cards. Let me put those in here for now. So these are all the backs. The material is pretty much the same as the player boards here. It is very thin, right? It is very, very thin. They're extremely bendable. I don't want to bend them too much now because I still want to have them in a nice shape and play with them. But these are very, very thin. I don't know how they will handle a riffle shuffle, but they do look nice for sure. And they also feel nice. They have a little bit of linen finish on them and so on. I just don't know how well they will fare after having been played quite a lot and shuffled. But let's take a look at a little bit of the artwork. So these are the catnip cards I just spoke about. They multiply the score you collected with the tokens here, right? And these, you can collect several catnip cards. So if you have these two, for example, then you quadruple your score, which is a lot, right? So there are quite a few of those in there. That's a good one. The artwork is really nice. I really like those. I like the general design, the artwork, so really well done. And then also we have special cards here, the Cheeky Kuka and Visitors. These are all visitors here. And these have special effects too. So you can, these are like little small expansions you can put into the game, and then the game is just shaken up a little bit, which is pretty cool. Here are the water bottles you don't want to turn over, because as soon as you do, your turn is over, right? And you only get the last pair you uncovered, and you will lose all other ones. And then here are the treasures. You can see all the treasures here. Of course, there each treasure is there at least 2 times, because of course, I mean, you need to find the pairs, right? And this works quite well because in the rules it states that you just take a specific amount of treasure cards and you pick out the pairs, and then you put them on the table, and that of course makes it much easier to actually find the pairs, right? Instead of just taking all the cards. I think that would be pretty impossible. So you see here just a few, I will just go through a few treasures here. I really like this one. I think that's like kind of a fish. I really like this one. That's one of my favorites here. And of course some chicken nuggets in cat shape, of course. All right, food dispensers, and there's a lot of stuff here. So it's really nice. I think we already had this one. So this one I think we have 4 times in here. And yeah, there you go. These are all the treasure cards. So yeah, really well done. So I'm very satisfied. I'm really happy that this product came to be, because I think it's a pretty cute game. It's a memory push your luck game, and I think it's pretty fun. You can probably play with pretty much everyone, especially if you take into account that there are different house rules, and you can make the game easier and harder. So I think you can just adjust that to whatever group you're playing with. All right, that was my quick first look at Kleptokittens. As usual, I will put the Kickstarter link in the description just so you can take a look at the project. Also, you can take a look at my preview that I had of the game, and I'm not quite sure if you can still get this game after the Kickstarter campaign. I'm not quite sure, but that's something you can probably figure out yourself. All right, then thank you very much for watching, in case you're still doing so. I highly appreciate that. If that's the first of my videos you're watching, why don't you head over to my channel? I'd love to see you there, and otherwise I will see you in the very next video. All right, take care everyone, and cheers.